Hi there, everybody, and welcome back. Here we are, very lucky to be sitting here with a new Juno-nominated band called Pacifika. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for having us.
So back to the Junos. I mean, that's new. That just happened. The nominations were just out. How does that feel being nominated this year?
It feels damn good.
Yes.
It must.
It was a great day. We got into Toronto, woke up the next morning, and turned on the computer and saw the news, and we were like, yes.
Yeah.
So exciting.
It means a lot to us because it's we've been doing this for a few years, and we knew getting that nomination would get our name out there and open up some doors.
So how long have you guys been together?
A really long time.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Family.
No. We've actually officially been together for about 5 years. Yeah.
Okay. So Pacifika 5 years ago and Pacifika now, is there any big change? Like, how have you guys grown, so to say?
I would say the biggest change is that we have figured out a system. So when we work together now, everybody knows what their sort of job is, you know? So it's just much easier, really.
Absolutely.
I wanted to ask, guys, you know, now that I've heard some of your music, it's very unique stuff, and I like it. But I have to ask, you have this quote-unquote global pop, kind of international themed. You have French, Latin, English mixed in your music. But yet you still have your own voice. You guys kind of define yourself. I've never heard anything like it before.
Yeah,
so I gotta ask, can you tell us and the viewers watching, how do you find inspiration? Where do you find inspiration for your music? Where does it come from?
First of all, I was joking earlier, we actually really dig each other. So we have a really good time together and we work together. It's a really organic process, and each song kind of takes its own rhythm and makes its own space, and the language also makes its way in there the same way. And that's kind of how it happens. But we're all distinctly different individuals with different backgrounds and different influences, and we just bring them in, and they happen to meld together nicely, which is fortunate.
That's wonderful.
Amazing.
So you have so many different influences. You have North American and South American. I'm wondering, the band's base is Vancouver. So I'm wondering, how has Vancouver inspired or changed the way you make music, or by any means?
These are excellent questions.
Yeah.
You guys should do this for a living.
Shucks.
How does Vancouver inspire us? Well, I don't know what inspiring, but the making of this record, it was during about 100 days of rain. So it inspired us to stay in our studio and have fun with a lot of different knobs and machines and wacky gadgets. So it gets a bad rap for the rain, but it is also inspiring. We all live near the ocean and the mountains. We get a lot of fresh air.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good, always.
But in a way, the rain is inspiring because it focuses you to really tune into your art, less distractions.
Wow, that's lovely.
And I wanted to know, with every band, everyone has a unique name. Pacifika, can you just explain a little about where the name Pacifika came from? Does it have any deep-rooted meaning, or?
Yeah, absolutely. For us, words are really important, and the label you give yourself is kind of something you're going to carry with you. And our intention in making music and working together is to spread some good vibes. And so Pacifika means peaceful in the feminine in Spanish.
Oh, right.
And we live right by the Pacific Ocean, so that also happens to
That's awesome.
kind of match it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Amazing.
I noticed on your Facebook website, instead of, hey, check out our music and download it, it's feel Pacifika. So I'm wondering, what is it that you want the listening audience to feel when listening to your music?
Okay, well, mostly I would say any music makes people feel a certain way.
Right.
And the main idea that we had was just feeling good.
Yeah.
Whatever that means to each person. But we made this music so that people could chill out and relax and have a stress-free moment in their life.
Right.
Which, we need that now.
Of course.
Because it's easy to watch television and get a lot of bad news and get bummed out.
Yeah.
So we sort of have an antidote for that.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So,
Music as the antidote. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Love it.
Yeah. So you guys are now on the road. What's it like traveling for you guys? Do you enjoy it? Is it something that you guys really...
It's cool. When you're on the road, it takes a minute to get into a groove, and then once you really get into the groove, it's harder to go home. So yeah, it's great. I travel with really nice guys.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, it's great.
Good. So I'm just wondering, if you can play anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Right here in London, Ontario.
Woo! Yes.
Obviously.
That's
The Aeolian Hall.
Yes, absolutely. Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us on the couch. And just to let you guys know, you can win tickets to see their show.
To see these guys. And
that would be 94.9 CHRW. And tune in to find out how you can win tickets to see Pacifika. There'll be a hell of a show.
So excited.